How are you? All right, Rog? Nearly.
Now,
Just
what
getting the mic
do we
sorted out.
have here? This one's called The Who, My Generation Live 1965. We've looked at a couple of videos on reeling in the years archives. I'm glad that they have stuff that was captured before I even thought that there were videos, man. Let's get to it. I'm Krizz Kaliko, the only multi-gold and platinum rapper, singer, songwriter, producer, reacting to videos on YouTube. This is Krizz Kaliko Reacts. Let's go.
Krizz Kaliko.
Kaliko?
Krizz Kaliko.
Krizz! Oh, they're waking Krizz up! Uh-oh!
Like, share, comment, and subscribe to one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube. This is The Who, My Generation Live in 1965. And I think The Who still actually performs to this day. I'm not sure how old they are. They got to be kind of getting a little bit up there. But, yeah, let's see what they sounded like in 1965.
Well, as you can tell, there's a lot of people here tonight from, I feel, my generation. These are the boys who made the hit record of that very same name. So give a great big welcome for the fabulous The Who.
Because we could get around. Things they do look awful cold. I die before I get old. My generation, baby. Why don't you all
Hey, look at the drummer.
fade away?
Hold on, give me a pause. That drummer's working back there, dude. And I'm sure that was when he was in his youth. I always wonder, and I ask you guys this all the time, are these guys, I know these guys are still around for now, as far as I know, but are all the original members still living? You know what I'm saying? They left us a legacy of music, but I'd like to know if they're still doing it, because a lot of these rock bands, like, everybody's still alive and they still tour. I know that you know, touring and stuff is pretty much sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but I feel like it keeps you young. I've been a heavy dude my whole life, and when I go get checked out and I think I'm sick, I have like a clear bill of health, even at 290 pounds, 280, 290, 300, whatever I've ever weighed. I always have a clean bill of health, and I think it's from touring. I think it's from having something exciting to look forward to, and jumping around and singing. It's like really good for your heart, I guess. Let's keep going.
We all say. I'm not trying to cause a big sensation. Talking about my generation. My generation, baby.
Hey.
Why don't you all fade away? Talking about my generation. Don't try and dig what we all say. Talking about my generation. I'm not trying to cause a big sensation. Talking about my generation. My generation.
That's dope. Give me a pause. That's dope that he was doing that stutter style back then. I did it in a rap before, you know what I mean? But I didn't know people were doing it in rock. This song sounds like the 60s to me. When I think about the 60s and think about how fast the drum, even that pacing of drumming feels like 1960s to me. And, you know, if stuff's gone long enough, it's been long enough that you could actually bring that kind of style back, even in 2025. You know what I'm saying? It just if you let things sit long enough, they usually regenerate, like my generation. See what I did there? Let's keep going.
My generation, baby. My generation.
Uh-oh, they finna take their coat off and get loose.
People try to put us down. Talking about my generation. cars we could get around.
Talking about my generation.
Things they do look awful.
Talking about my generation.
Might die before I get old.
Talking about my generation. My generation, baby.
Uh-oh. So give me a pause real quick. If you notice how weird this starts sounding, it's like in rock, rock is the only genre that gets away with it. They use the guitar feedback in the amplifier as a part of the song. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen a lot of times. It's like, this is when I feel like they should be slamming the guitars down or lighting them on fire or whatever. But they'll use the feedback, which I think if I'm not wrong, that's what you're hearing. Right? So it's either that or they're super high. One of the two.
Talking about my generation. Talking about my generation. Talking about my generation. My generation, baby.
Yeah, it got weird at the end. I'm gonna be honest. It got weird at the end. But it was either like I said, it was either feedback or they was just I don't know. They might have been a little high. I think people were like, man, that guy's a genius, and it turns out they were just really drunk and forgot the song or something like that. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I know I got people on here that was alive back then because I have a lot of different viewers on this channel. One of the fastest growing channels on YouTube. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all of your comments saying that this is your favorite channel now. I'm trying to be everybody's favorite channel, man. Come on in. Man, I'll see y'all on the next one. Cali, baby. See you. Bye.
Whose house?